shit again, knocking him into the barbed wire where Nancy shoots the tractor.
They got this man
Jonathan
in
sets his ass
hell.
on fire. They got that nigga in hell. He must.
That's what I said. What is good, y'all? Blank Boy done dropped a new video titled Stranger Things Season 5 has the group saving kids from VECNA'S Island. Now, if y'all know me, you know why this video is kind of important, but we gonna get to that later. Now, if y'all enjoy Blank Boy's commentary, this man is pushing for a meal. Go ahead and help him get there. Hit him with the goodness. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Lock it in by hitting that bell. That is the goodness. Hit him with it. And if y'all enjoy my reaction, do the same for your boy. Let's get to it.
But I been knew they didn't fuck with him because what is this cut? My man hasn't had a hairline and it's been 5 seasons.
That shit been tragic every time I've seen him.
Up for the other one to dunk it.
Right.
Pulling the pin off their grenades and then throwing them into the propane tank to cause another explosion.
Or he killing spree, bro.
To get Hopper into the upside
this
down.
man walked down the U.S. I think the U.S. government, this agency, whatever.
Convinced he really dead, and instantly the entire army starts getting mauled by a Demogorgon. Dude's searching for Vecna but can't even handle his dog. Nah, he don't bite. But this soldier clearly doesn't believe that shit, taking off, leaving his comrades behind to get slaughtered. He thought he was finna.
But like, okay, look. The reason why this video is a big video for me is because I didn't watch Stranger Things, bruh. I made sure not to watch it, but Thanksgiving, my family had it on. I sat down and it's like, and this was, I think this episode that he talking about is the first thing I ever seen. And I was like, damn.
But
I don't know how fast Demogorgons are.
Right. Chase down done been activated. He ripping open the driver's seat
blocked by James.
Out the vehicle. He probably got it better than everyone else, to be honest. The rest of them got grated like some cheese. But instantly after, the Demogorgon dips, leaving Hopper alive in the back seat. And now he's stuck in the upside down for the 80th time in this goddamn show. But the gang has to move quick because the Demogorgon is heading for the Wheeler's crib. Michael Demogorgon Jackson came looking for Holly Wheeler. Nigga not even holding back either. He said anyone could get it, and that's on R. Kelly. Poor little girl tries to run, gets her ass grabbed and thrown into the shelf. God damn, bruh. She up there getting tossed around like a rag doll, and
that is a little girl.
The bath while her pops is hitting straight windshields. Meanwhile, Holly literally fighting for her life versus a demon kidnapper. She getting dragged around, getting pulled into the vagina of hell, managing to have her shoes slip out and dig the hell out of there to the bathroom, leaving Pop.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I got a slide for my daughter. She up there getting choke slammed by demonic Kane, bro. Kane was demonic. And Undertaker.
It's in an ISO. Nigga was just outside hitting straight dirt balls, so I knew his swing would be weak as hell, grabbing him and then slapping his ass into Mike's room, leaving his wife.
Them bitches right there. I'm swinging them bitch. Fuck a golf club. Katanas, nigga.
And daughter to now have to fend.
I'm about to be in there like Killer
B.
She
grabs a bottle of wine and makes a knife. Dumb bitch thought she was squaring up with some regular intruder, but actually starts kind of cooking, stabbing the Demogorgon over and over and over and over again. Got him leaking all over the tile floors. Nigga bleeding motor oil. Unfortunately, it doesn't last though, because she got ripped.
Bitch, call me Yasuke. How I'm gonna be treating this nigga, bro? What do you mean you got a bottle
in the gut and then cut in the throat violently? Her throat is cooked. I know that one hurt Mr. Wheeler the most. Unfortunately, the gang arrives late, but 11 goes after it because it kidnapped Holly. But eventually, they're
she walking them down.
What's going on through Robin and all her damn blabbering Disney Channel ass dialogue. Oh, hibbity scotch on Texas Rock. Vecna's going down.
Yeah, the rabbit. Don't bother, Sandy.
Basically, Vecna is taking kids for his plan, and they figured out the pattern to know that this plate cleaner Derek is next. So while they deal with that in the real world, in the upside down, Elle and Hopper are teamed up, and the military has found her kryptonite, playing the baby music, shit fucking up her powers, neutralizing her, leaving Hopper to fend off for the both of them, blasting, of course.
It's crazy how the world switched up on the baby, though. Yeah, I just wanted to say that. Fuck it.
The black dude first. Nigga never stood a chance.
He fucked up too, though.
This ain't even a horror show unless you're 5 years old, and we still not safe. The rest of the soldiers start blasting as well, but Hopper got the best plot armor I ever seen. And I've watched Dragon Ball with Goku or Jimmy Neutron. Ain't no way he's that chopped and was bagging shit. Hopper got 2 grenades on him and no look Magic Johnson them over the billboard and
Yeah, nah, atrocious. Anybody that says Naruto or any anime character has crazy plot armor, this man honestly moving like he in Sakamoto days.
Booms all the soldiers, and takes this time to pick back up his gun and look through the glory hole. That is one brave nigga, and shoots the speaker, turning that bullshit off. Nobody trying to hear the baby, finally freeing L, who walks out there and hits bro with one van, knocking him out instantly.
Damn.
And so back at the regular Earth, since they know the Demogorgon is coming to try and take the fridge protector, Delightful Derek, they evacuate his family from their crib and camp out the
Hey, relieve little bro.
house with traps ready.
Hey, I was like Derek as a child,
out of him to a pulp and then put a tracker on him to follow him out to Vecna. And the plan starts with Lucas throwing balloons of acetone to tickle the Demogorgon. The writers clearly don't fuck with Lucas.
They really don't.
What is that supposed to do? But I been knew they didn't fuck with him, because what is this cut? My man hasn't had a hairline and it's been 5 seasons. He runs out the room and the Demogorgon
When you a kid with a fucked up hairline, nobody really pays attention. When you hit 12, 13, they start noticing, bro. But it's like you still young. You still got time. When you get, I don't know how old these kids are either. I don't know how long this show goes on. Again, I'm new, all right? I'm new. But like, as you get older, your hairline, you got to get some form of hairline or you got to start wearing hats, my boy.
Follows, hitting the string.
And yes, that does have something to do with why I have a bonnet on. Yes.
And eating nails to the chest. Between Karen Wheeler and this, he's been stabbed like 80 different times at this point.
And
Lucas
he don't give a fuck.
over the carpet, to which his dumbass follows, falling into it, but he catches himself, and Mike smacks him, get him crazy, leaving a big-ass Tom and Jerry sized knot on his head.
Absolutely.
Smacking his shit again, knocking him into the barbed wire where Nancy shoots the tracker.
They got this man in
sets his ass
hell.
on fire. They got that nigga in hell. He must.
That's what I said. I'm sorry, I had to one time.
Oh shoot, nah, they different. Cause he opts to just jump out of there and dip back through to the upside down. But it wasn't because he was ducking smoke, it was cause he figured out where they're hiding Derek, and they managed to catch up to him, run his ass over, forcing him to dip again. But while the Demogorgon was getting fucked up, they peeped that low-key Will was getting hurt too for some reason. And Mike starts putting 2 and 2 together, telling Will he might low-key be a wizard or something with powers. Will talking about some, Mike, stop it.
Nigga, you gay.
That shit was bad, bro. So bad, Robin peeped it and had to go give this nigga a pep talk afterwards.
What kind of shot is that? Do you work on that shot?
But the foreshadowing was crazy.
Question. I don't know how, again, I want to make statements, but I don't know how old they are, bro. Like, I know that the actors are grown or like 17, right? But I feel like because then when didn't the show start with them like 10 and 11? And now, like, it's just, because I was going to say, like, if he acting like that, and he ain't that like that, you might have to throw him some ad, but, like, at the same time, these might be kids, so I don't want to say that.
Because after the game figures out all the kids that Jeffrey Vecna Epstein,
these are the real kids of the show. Everybody else looks like
as soon as possible,
late teens, early 20s.
That chance because Will feels the shiver down his spine. And the Demogorgon are on their way, and you would think this is the safest possible place, a military base, but clearly not, because the
You're not gonna talk about the snitch little girl? They had a whole little plan set up, and then somebody messed up the pipes, and like I don't know if it's her. If it's not her, it's someone who looked kind of similar to her. Snitched on the whole operation, called the guards. Like, bitch, shut up.
Demogorgon pops out, eating bullets, and just pushes this nigga, grabbing and throwing, slashing. But there's only one of him and 100 dudes with assault rifles, so they're just lighting him up like a Christmas tree. Since it's TV, no niggas need a reload, and he's struggling to even be able to move. But bro, unfortunately, was not alone. Another Demogorgon pops through the ground, grabbing this soldier and throwing his ass away.
I think he lived.
He's clearly on another level.
I think he might have lived, though.
Doing team-up moves. Slashes one, grabs the shoulder, and tosses him up for the other one to dunk it. Got these motherfuckers hitting moves like LeBron and Wade. What the hell is this? And more just keep spawning in. It's crazy. Buddy thought he was safe up top.
I need that edit now. I need either, you should have definitely thrown Demogorgon faces on both of them, or you gotta just have like DeAndre Jordan and damn, what's his name? The other part, oh my god, I can't think right now. the other half of like Lob City, bro, and just have their faces as Demogorgons.
But gets cut up and then thrown down to be cooked by fall damage. Notice they not even eating anyone or nothing. This is purely
I'm mad that I remember DeAndre Jordan too.
Jumping back onto the ground, making him do a flip, and then slides in, slamming bro's head onto the concrete, squishing his shit like a watermelon. That Demogorgon is on a crazy kill streak, looking for his attack chopper.
And there's more.
Slashing his face, but starts getting pushed back by a shotgun that the captain got. This a military base. Why the fuck no one ain't pop up with a tank or a fucking Starscream yet? Y'all are getting.
And then why is the captain the only one with a shotgun? So everybody else got M16s, and it's only the captain who got a shotgun. That's it. And then y'all see the shotgun working, and then nobody else think to go get another shotgun.
Mauled and thrown around. They working on their pitching form on y'all. No inch of this area is safe. I would say to run, but they can't even do that. The Demogorgons are slashing dudes off their post and tackling them, ripping them to pieces. This makes when Hopper really 1v1 one of them last season even more ridiculous. The only weakness they seem to have is fire. He started cooking his ass. I went to school with a couple dudes who Morning Breath would have defeated this whole Demogorgon army, and this is only made worse by the fact that Vecna is here. He heard all of y'all were looking for him. Now niggas don't got nothing to say no more. I mean, what would you even have to say to a dude moving like Darth Vader with the Force and shooting dudes in the heart? I said it before, their one weakness seems to be fire, right? Well, not him. They up the flamethrower on him and he stops that shit and throws it back at them.
He definitely watched Star Wars, bro.
They try shooting at him with a bunch of shots, but he just taking these hits like Superman, pulling the pin off their grenades and then throwing them into the propane tanks and causing another.
It's a good way to introduce a villain, though. Like,
to be his weakness as a weapon. That's when you know it's over. Buddy on the ground think he's safe. He got all his face holes filled. This man is evil, bro.
I see. This is one of them times where you just stay laying down. Also, bro, what's? I know this is supposed to be like in the 80s. I'm so glad that our clothing evolved, bro.
This is not a fight for a bunch of teenagers. Someone called the Justice League. He's literally kidnapping kids. Y'all fighting him with what he lusts for. How that work? Buddy had to tell Will thanks for all the eats and leaves him there. But Will not going for it. Buddy's literally.
I'm just saying, if we wasn't watching this video, is this Stranger Things or is this the first live action Scooby-Doo movie?
Kidnapping kids. Y'all fighting him with what he lusts for. How that work? Buddy had to tell Will thanks for all the eats and leaves him there. But Will not going for it. He starts feeling something. All of his friends on the brink of being torn apart, and it activates something. Mike opens his eyes to see the Demogorgon frozen in air and sees Will in the back, posing. I don't know what happened, but Will is moving like he's 11 now.
Stole that shit. That's what I do, nigga. Fuck, nigga, I stole that shit. Give me that, nigga. I don't know what to do with that.
Buddy's eyes are full white as he saves Lucas and then saves Robin.
Everybody.
He's not even anywhere near them and can control the Demogorgon from anywhere, it seems. He lifts them all up into the air and then breaks every bone in the Demogorgon's bodies, crumpling them like some paper. Will just became a superhero. I don't know what's gonna happen in season 5 part 2, but this shit finna be crazy.
Yeah.
The video is over. Feel free to click off. But I just wanted to shout out that my sports channel is back. If you guys have been tapped into me throughout my journey, you would know I started as an NBA TikToker, then went to YouTube to make long-form NBA content. And you guys have been begging for me to bring sports back to the channel, so I'm going to make a separate channel for that.
All right. Before I'll let him continue. Trap House Sports and Blank Boy. That was like on TikTok, that's the two. Trap House Sports, the Press Cowboy fan, I don't know if he does or doesn't have a YouTube channel. I've only followed him on TikTok. That might be wrong of me. If you don't, you need to fix that. But them two are the ones I go to. Trap House Sports for football, Blank Boy was for basketball.
It's gonna mainly be football, aka soccer, and basketball. And any big things that come around, you know, if Jake Paul fucking fights Mike Tyson again, I'll cover that just for funsies, but yeah.
If he does, I hope he loses,
you guys
bro.
For watching the video. I definitely want to do more like shorts kind of videos where if it's something I watch, I could drop a quick 10-minute video instead of taking 3 weeks to make a 30-minute video. So let me know if you guys enjoyed this, but have a good day.
All right. So let me just talk about. I want to talk about Stranger Things off rip, right? So I am new to Stranger Things. Before Thanksgiving, I had never watched more than, I want to say, a minute straight of the show. If I've watched somebody's video over Stranger Things, that was probably more than that. You know, I've never actually locked in on the show. But after seeing what we saw here today, like he said, when I saw what the Demogorgons were doing to those soldiers, I did think of Wade and LeBron, bro. They were violating them, bro. And then that one Demogorgon that pretty much he was still kind of on his mission, but nobody was scared enough of him. You know what I mean? It's like it's a horror movie without the horror aspect, bro. Like, you kind of are just the final boss. That's what it seemed like. Everybody's got a turn at fighting. You won a lot of them, but then they had elaborate schemes having you falling through the floor, barbed wire, fire, all this shit. You was in hell. And so he's right on that. But yeah, this was the first I ever seen. And so, like, with what I'm seeing from Blank Boy, because I ain't watched the full episode, all right? But what I'm seeing, what's gonna happen and all of that, I think they got a view from me. Like, I'm gonna go through the show one time, bro. I'm a hipster, I guess. I don't know if that's the right phrase, but understand, I watched Black Mirror and I watched like one of the first 2 episodes and it pissed me off. And so I've been like on a crusade of not watching shit that everyone hypes up. And Stranger Things, they got the treatment as well, bro. It pissed me off, bro. Like, but I mean, The Walking Dead was fire. Well, if y'all enjoyed this, make sure to hit Blunt Boy with the goodness. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Lock it in by hitting that bell. That is the goodness. Hit him with it. And then check out some more of his other videos. While I don't agree with everything in it, he made a valid case for Captain America. And then hit your boy with the goodness as well. This has been your boy Reggie Wolf. I am signing out. Peace.